everyone. Today we have a very important sessions like for this Africa Youth Kingdom as World Talent Economic Forum and Africa Youth Kingdom. Definitely, I am part of Africa Youth Kingdom as a economic minister, and we have our honorable king from Africa Youth Kingdom, and we are collaborate together for developing smart city in Africa, in Ghana, in South Africa. So we have our king. He has a plan. He has a plan to develop 2 million houses for Africa. So through this process, we will share the idea, share these smart city projects, and definitely iBeyond from Silicon Valleys, from USA. They will be a major partner for these innovations. So, Mr. King, uh,
Yeah.
what you want to discuss about your smart city projects and about your 2 million houses and what you need, how you can get support from global community.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Sharif. Yeah, because when you look at Africa, there's a lot of problems in Africa when it comes about housing problems. In terms of our security, the youth. So we decided to talk to some of our kings and then even the government officials so that we can team up together, build these houses, and give it to the security, the youth. You understand? To pay in installments to own it. So that in that way, when a security man have where he lay his head, they will have access to do a better job. So we are looking at partner with a lot of people, investors, name them, who also come into our aid to also invest as well, and even donors or even grants to support this initiative to be successful.
Mhm. Mhm. Thank you. Today I'm going to share what is the concept we are working with iBeyond. Definitely, I'm helping my communities with this building Bangladesh as a smart nations and Rajbari district as a smart cities. So here is I'm just sharing. That I'm Bangladeshi. Definitely, I'm proud Bangladeshi. So Bangladesh officially, the People Republic of Bangladesh is a country of South Asia. It is the 8th most population countries in world and among the most density populated with the populations of 171 million people within the area of 148,460 square kilometer. So Bangladesh has a position technology as a lean chip of its transformation into a middle income economy, targeting a smart Bangladesh by 2041. Over the past decade, strategic investment in the digital infrastructure, innovation ecosystem, human capital have propelled the country towards becoming the South Asian tech hub. So definitely we do focus on ICT adaptations, we do focus on broadband expansions, climate resilience, youth empowerment, digital governance, workforce skilling, and infrastructure developments. So, Honorable King, so what you want to discuss about your country, about your populations, about your infrastructural project?
Yeah, when you look at my country, we are almost about 33 million population in Ghana.
Mhm.
But like I can tell you, only a few have somewhere that they put their head. Most of them, some of them are squatters. Some of them too, the system is not favoring them that they can also even have a better place to lay their head, because if you look at some of the renting of house here is too higher. In short, you cannot live in the capital when you don't have money in Ghana. So we are looking at fighting for equality for everybody, because whether you are rich, whether you are poor, you can also fit in there. Because like in America, when you go to America, you cannot even see whether this one is rich or this one is poor. Everybody is living an equal life. That is exactly what we are trying to have in Africa, so that at least Africans will have, there's no need of somebody looking at it, oh, I have to stow away or I have to travel, leave my country to other country. No. Because some of us, we have been into so situations, some of the situations, and then we know what we faced so far. So when I come out of it, I use myself as a weapon that I will not allow any of my youth in Africa to even pass on the desert or the Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe to go and look for greener pasture, because we have everything over here. So we are now calling each and every one to come, so that when it comes about the manpower we have in Africa, the resources we have it. Simply because we have bad people to lead us. That is the problem. So we are welcoming anything at all, and their security is well protected, because with the African Youth Kingdom, we have put a lot of mechanism in place to make sure that any investor that is coming to invest in any of our African countries, the kingdoms are in support, and the youth too are in support, to make sure that the person who is coming to invest will be fully secure and protected.
Mhm. Thank you, thank you. As iBeyond is from Silicon Valley and they are very innovative. So, what is the smart city component and applications iBeyond has? So, we do research, we do innovate, we do technological things. So, we find out this smart mobility with autonomous vehicles and traffic management, smart agriculture. I believe that Africa has the opportunity to deploy this smart agriculture, precise farming, and data analytics. Smart homes, I think you are planning to develop 2 million houses. So automation and security is very important. Smart governance, like what we discuss about e-governance and citizenship engagement. Smart retail, like personalized shopping. For energy, we do focus on smart energy, like renewable energy efficiency, as well as educations, online learning and interactive tools, internet of things like sensor and connectivity. And definitely we do focus on smart healthy telemedicine and remote monitoring. That is the way, like we are planning to develop this smart city and smart innovations. So uh, so so uh, we are reimagining the smart environment. Non-generative smart environment are evolving from mere view of the infrastructure of dynamics data ecosystem, reflecting a paradigm shift towards data-driven intelligence and interconnectivities. Traditionally, smart environment compromise individual system operating independently, or in ice. It can create a large framework. The transitions of the data ecosystem built around platform like ours significance a more holistic approach where data flows seamlessly across interconnected system, enable real-time insight, adaptive decision making, and collaborative innovations. The evolvings of the smart environment, we do focus on data ecosystem because data is the key. Through these data monetizations, seamless data flows across system, you can monetize your data and you can overcome from these challenging situations. You can create this real-time insight, immediate data analysis for decision making. You can adapted decision making, flexible response to change coordinations. You can go for collaborative innovations, join effort driving new solution, smart city developments in Africa, urban area enhanced by technology. You can go for economic growth, expansion driven by digital advancement, and so on. So, Honorable King, so how you want to bring this opportunity for your country, bring this activities for your countries, and how you can make a better and livable cities for Ghana?
Oh, okay. What we can do is that by partnering with them, and then after the partnership, we can also introduce to our communities, our president, our chiefs, our kings, our queen mothers, and the companies, even with the security system as well.
Okay, okay, excellent, excellent. So that is the things like our World Talent Economic Forum. We do focus on technology. We do focus on use cases, and iBeyond's focus on element of smart city for the future success. So for that particular issues in this ecosystem, we can move with the Internet of Sense, connected intelligence machines. We can go for a digitalized physical world, sustainable world, limited connectivity, trustworthy system, cognitive network, and network compute clouds. So with this ecosystem, you can bring the more success. Smart infrastructures. What is our target? World Talent Economic Forum, we do focus on talent economy. We do focus on economy. So integrations of IoT and sensor in infrastructure, example include smart grid and building. We do focus on sustainable energy, renewable energy, efficient powers, distribution system, example solar panel, and we can develop better intelligent transportation. Tech enables urban mobility solutions for efficiency, example smart traffic and so on. What type of challenges you have, King, in your countries, and how we can make a very advanced economy like your country, your organizations, uh, like a Silicon Valley? What's your thought?
Okay, when you ask the challenges that we are facing here, it's a lot. We are facing a lot of challenges, but you see, like the challenges we are facing, it takes a thinker. I'm not talking about somebody who think. I'm talking about a thinker, someone who can think in and out of the box to understand the challenges that we are facing in Ghana. Number one, unemployment is really high over here. Drug, a whole lot. So with this initiative, I know that, and when you look at our education system, I can tell you our education system is our problem that is affecting us today, because the education system is not teaching us how to do something for ourselves, only to go and look for a job. And that is not an education that I can just call it like a slavery. Because when you educate somebody how to go and look for a job, not to be creative, then that means I don't think that is what we call education. Education is somebody who can think in and out of the box, who can be useful to their society. But here, our own education system is only to teach us how to look for a job or how to be an armed robber in office. We're stealing by pen and paper. No. So, as Africa Youth Kingdom is concerned, we are looking at bringing better education, better technology, better monitoring for both the youth and the security as well, so that each and everyone in the country will do the right thing, even including the government, not by giving promises that they cannot fulfill. So these are some of the challenges we are facing.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Actually, that is the things we introduced the CEO development program, like entrepreneurship development program. We do focus on innovations, high value needs for smart cities and smart sessions. And through the CEO development programs, your people, your young generation, your policymaker, your corporate peoples, they can understand how to build up the smart infrastructure, how this intelligent transportation system work for them. Sustainable energy is a very, very productive thing. Safe, smart water, waste management will be very helpful for you. Green and resilience building. So when you build up the buildings, even in the Asia Pacific, I see that in Malaysia, 70% of their, like 30% of their house is unsold. But how we can make an intelligent infrastructure, that is important. High speed connectivity network and smart governance and e-governance, the governance is very, very important. And through this process, we can go for urban planning and joining technologies. And this will be helpful for public safety, surveillance systems, and we can build up the citizen engagement platform. So how you want to define your case study with us? What do you think? Is it helpful how we think outside the box, how we try to implement it in the society, how we engaging with this community? What's your thought?
Yeah, my thought is we need to be thinkers, because when you ask me in Africa as a whole, like there's no whole in Africa that I don't know. Upon all my journey in Africa, and I see that we have people who think, but we don't have thinkers. Let me explain it to you, because there are some people, maybe when they don't understand, they will think that you are calling them fools. I'm not here to call anybody a fool. Someone who think, they are the people you see them that they want everything for themselves. You understand? Because they only think, they are not thinkers. Someone who think did not know that maybe when I have this, I can multiply it to be this. No. A thinker is somebody who think in and out of the box. Imagine that maybe a thinker, when it's a government or a minister or something, knows that, oh, hey, we have these resources. maybe $1 million or $2 million. Okay, what can we do? We have to go in for somebody who can add value into the resources, not by even taking a token, and then they will give the resources to somebody to come and mine and take the lion's share. Why they leave the country with peanut? For instance, let's look at our oil in Ghana here. The country is not benefiting nothing from the oil, but yet still people may think that Ghana have oil, but yet still there are people who are suffering, whereby the oil cannot even benefit them in nothing. You understand? Like place like Ghana, we have gold, we have timber, we have oil. We are not supposed to be struggling by now, but simply because we don't have a thinker, we only have people who think. And people who think are people who will be rushing everything because they know that if they don't steal or gather what is there, by the time they leave power, they will be poor. But they don't know that when you are a thinker, you can make use of those resources that can benefit everybody in the community. You understand? So my own, this thing that we want to do is to create thinkers, not people who think.
Yeah, this is very interesting point. Actually, that is the way the global north also understand what you need, right? What you have in demand, how we can work together. That's why always I welcome you in this World Talent Economic Forum. Share your views, share your thought process. And I believe that what you see, these innovative industries and how you see these innovations, everything is very important. At present times, let's say, even though in Bangladesh, we do have baseline internet speed, cyclone preparedness program, smart early warning system, fiber coverage milestones, fiber optic expansion and satellite deals, solar microgrid, national broadband plan, and so on. I believe this is the way Africa also make their long-term plan. Like there's a short-term plan for 1 year, long-term plan for 5 years, and we can help you to develop your industrial policy, your CTRC launch, your auto scratch revenue, your sense expansions, e-governance master plan, blockchain pilot, and smart city governance. This is the way you actually can build in between 2030s a key milestones startup ecosystem. You can build up your startup ecosystem growth. You can build up smart startup summit, and you can go for Silicon Delta visions. Like you also can move like a Silicon Valleys, and you can build up the very important component, what you call the smart people, smart mobility, smart economy, smart governance, smart environment, and smart living. So when you discuss about your housing projects, I always want to share that how we can work together to build up the synergy of innovation and in Technopolis, how we can enhance the Technopolis commercializations, how we can go for government support and regulations, how we can go for policy-driven technologies, and so on. And it will bring you this university and academic relationship, and then all of the global investment like venture capital, global enterprise, they will focus on your system. And what we call a sustainable ecosystem for predictive maintenance, scalability, renewable energy target technology, and grid optimization, which will be helpful for our economy. So as AI is playing a major role. So beyond financial innovations like AI expansions platform, enhance security, accelerate financial innovations, enhance financial inclusion, limited financial access, and driving efficiency, which will be very important for your ecosystem. So with this beyond AI exchange, we can go for enhancing security, accelerate financial innovation, enhance financial ecosystem, limited financial inclusion, and driving financial efficiency like North America. And through this process, we can build our innovation lab. So innovations, what you are discussing about educations. So how the innovation work in your country? What you want to share? How the innovations actually work in your country?
For instance, when you ask me, I don't see, for my own view, I don't see any innovation in this country because, number one, my country did not have a state plan. You understand? In every country, you need to have a state agenda or a state plan. Our whole year, there's nothing like state plan. Anybody will come with their own so-called manifesto, only just to come and loot and share. It's like they are using our country to reach themselves, whereby the people in the country that we employ them to come and work, we end up zero. Like, for instance, if we have a state plan, our employee will not have power more than we, the owners of the country. Because every government that you see there is an employee to the people. We only give them privilege, we don't give them power. But since we don't have a national plan, they just come in and use us, thinking that they have the power, even more than the kings or the queens. So, you know, some of the people who are the rulers rather now turn into politicians because they want to earn daily bread. So if you can't beat them, you join them. So that's what I want to use this opportunity so that Ghana can have a state agenda or a state plan. Because when you ask me, I can tell you our country is like we don't have a destination. So everybody come in and do anything and leave. But when we have a destination, we will get to our point. So with this innovation, I'm highly embracing it because I belong to the youth, and the youth are the future leaders. And like I said, 2026, the youth, we are going to take our future leadership, not future wasters. No, that is why we are coming in with different ideas for them, not by going to school looking for YT, Potrata Square, and all those things. Y and T Potrata Square will not even solve our problem. We need to wake up from where we are sleeping and get a headway to develop our country.
Excellent. So that is the things like with this IBION Innovation Lab, you can go for community engagement, academic contributions, your business development, your government support, market need identifications, what you are working, and you are I'm working also for talent acquisitions. And through this process, we can invite more capital investment, and we can go for this 3P model, these P3 models. So a P3 is an arrangement between two or more public and private sectors of a long-term nature. And this advance of P3s, a concept or a practice, is a product of public management of 20th century, the rise of rapid technology advancement and globalizations. We go for these public-private partnerships, and we can build up these smart cities. So through this process, we can develop applications of innovations and disruptive technologies through IBION, through World Talent Economic Forum research and innovations, through better policy. We can alignment for economic development goal. We can alignment for competitiveness, profitability, and specifically we can go for behavioral change for the end user. So what's your thoughts? How we can contribute? How your Africa Youth Kingdom can get more benefit through this process?
Yeah, like I said, I believe in partnership so that we share ideas and then we go from there. Because for my youth, like I can tell you, they are fully ready to embrace anything that will change our life, not by going to school and be a wasted product in our various countries. People like us, we even go to school at the end of the day, we even regretted even sitting in this classroom because we look at people who did not even complete school, they are making money. Why those who we call ourselves graduates, we are suffering. You understand? So it's a gateway for us that at the end of the day, when you graduated from school, you have something doing. You're not going to be a burden to the state or even your mother or your fathers. You understand? So I embrace this and then looking for more collaboration with you people.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your closing remarks and how we can move forward with this research and innovation? Definitely, I want to welcome 100 entrepreneurs from this ecosystem for joining this online class. And through this process, your capacity will be improved. When your capacity will be improved, then the tech company gonna invest and they're gonna engage with this ecosystem. Your local investment come and the international investment and technology will come. And through this process, your country will move like a Singapore or like,
Okay.
like a Silicon Valley.
Thank you. What I want from you, you just give me the proposal, and then you just give me up to next week. We organize more than 200 to 300 youth online classes for you to educate them as well.
Thank you. Thank you. That is my objective. That is the things I always prefer, that how we can work together and make progress. Because what you are doing, this youth kingdom, that is the most important part for Africa. When your people are ready with innovations, when you can invite new academic innovations, it will bring economical success for you.
You know, Dr. Sharif, one thing about my people over here, like for me, like I said, when we talk about politics, Africa, we are not doing politics. We are only robbing our own people. I understand what is called politics very, very well. More than anybody who think. Because you see, what we have in our country is a national cake. It does not belong to anybody's father. It belongs to all of us. So why do you expect me to have some small cabal calling themselves government officials just to come and rob us and leave us with nothing, giving us unnecessary taxes to pay? They will tax you on top of taxes, and money that they have taxed, they will still tax you on top of that money. Anything that you buy, they tax you on top of the money. It's like you are robbing your people. You are not leading your people. You understand? So I'm trying to change this mentality so that at least this corruption in Africa will end. Because if you ask people, hey, Africa is corrupt, not everybody in Africa is corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
We have good ones. We have genuine ones. People like us, we are not corrupt, because me, you cannot even see corruption in my door, because I will not even welcome it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dr. Sharif, I'm looking forward so that we can do more with our people. Like I said, we have secured most of the schools that we are working on it. By ending of this January, we'll make sure that you'll be in Ghana, and then we start taking our project all over Africa as a whole, because the leaders don't have no future for us. They only use us to enrich their family and their children. So what about us? So it's high time we are the future leaders. We need to take our future leadership, not future wasters.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I request, I already shared with you the content. You can share today's content with your communities, and through this process, they can learn, they can grow, and they can engage with this innovative industry. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kelvin.
Thank you. So you can share this in the proposal with me so that I can also go through with my team. Okay?
Sure, sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then you share the video too with me, okay?
Yeah, I already shared with you. Thank you. I request all
thank
of
you
our
very much.
audience, please share the content.
Thank you.